welcome to Be So Light. I am Felicia, also known as Niana, as well as Priestess Makala. And I have to really step into Priestess of Galactic Spiral Light. There you go. I'm still working on that one. uh, how is everyone? I hope all of you are doing well. Whew. So I'm going to try to keep this one not so long. You know, I know a lot of people, they got things to do. Some of you are going to be preparing to go to bed, and so you might want to get pen and paper. And if it aligns with you to pop on and watch it later, you can do that. But we're on day 10. Day 10. We are on day 10. Boom, boom, boom. Day 10. Okay. Get that over there. All right, all right, all right. And today is the Red Galactic Serpent Universal Waters. So, there's a lot going on in the world today. There's a lot of the solar flash energy that has been whipping up around and doing kind of crazy things. Some areas didn't have power and some have power. So just really, and then I think AT&T and Verizon, and I'm not sure if it was T-Mobile, put out a notice saying that they were having phone services problems. So, you know, so, and I don't know about some of you. I've been craving salt like crazy. Oh my God, salt and water, salt and water. But that's okay, that's good. It helps to do what it's gonna do. So, this is about getting really crystal clear on something. So before we step into it, I have to share this with you. So I went to the crystal store today. And last time I was there, I was like, oh, you know, how many more of the numbers? Remember the numbers I was telling you about? So they made some more stickers, and these are going to cost you about $5.95. But they got the codes ready. So you just peel these off, and you can stick them on your water. You can stick them on whatever you're going to stick them on, glass, whatever. I like to put them on my big water bottles, you know, like those 2-gallon, 3-gallon size. Stick it on there so it's transparent. You just peel it off, and you're going to get that beautiful iridescent type of, it's a clear. You'll have, I like to kind of trim around the side, just kind of trim around it, make it a good, perfect heart, and then stick it on there. So, oh my gosh. Let me show it to you. So I went there while I'm waiting for people to come in. She had some of her good things from Tucson. So I went in and, you know, I was looking, and she had these tangerine Lemurians out. Now, it kind of reminds me more of a, I want to say the hematoid quartz, kind of like that because of the red, the iron that's in it. But she had this, and I was like, okay, but I didn't see a lot of files. You know, they are there, but they're because of the key notch here, the wisdom key notch. I'm like, you know, but this one really just kind of stood out, and I really liked it. And I said, you know what, I think I'm gonna get that one, you know, for some reason, and get it because it has some good activational windows in there, and I was like, I like that. Then I was trying to walk out. It didn't happen. Lovelies, are you ready? What do? I'm walking by one of the tables and she has the quartz out. Now, I don't know if a lot of you know this, but quartz is very connecting to anyone that has Cherokee blood in them. It's very connecting to anyone that's Lemurian descent. You work with a lot of quartz, and it's because it's light. It's because there's records and stuff inside those quartz. So, and inside the Lemurian quartz also. So I was walking past, and I saw the quartz that she had laid out, and I was like, "Oh wow, this is really pretty." And then I picked up one, and I said, "Wow, this one looks like kind of like a snake's mouth that had a piece of the crystal on it, and then it just bit into it, and it was holding on to it." And I was like, interesting. So I kind of looked at that and I said, okay, well, this is interesting. And then I saw this one. Look at that. There was so much light in this. It literally made me feel like I had a date with Superman. Like it almost felt like Superman came and proposed to me. So here you go, Priestess McCullough. Thank you, Superman. I mean, it is just absolutely gorgeous. I was like, oh my gosh. And I picked it up and I was like, wow, you're gorgeous. I put it back down. I literally, I swear, this crystal just said to me, I just about lost it. It said, no, 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 don't you put me down. I'm coming with you. And I said, what do you mean you're coming with me? Because, are you ready for this? I'm a part of the Crystal Light City. I about lost my shit. I said, okay. And it's so pretty because it just goes on and on and on. And it's like these little back crystals here. When you flip it, you can see them phantom inside the crystal. I was just like, holy Toledo. So I wish I could get like a really good shot of this. But the energy after I got the crystals, now this is the scary thing. I don't know if you ever saw that movie called Witch Hunter um, with Vin Diesel. Okay, I had these two in my purse. My purse is hot. Not from sitting in any sunlight, but for whatever reason, like down in the bottom of the purse, it is heated up. I reached in, got this one out, and I said, holy Cholito. It was like heated up because I had them sitting in the sunlight just briefly when I came out of the store. I put them up on the thing and I said, wait, before I drive off, let me do a couple things. So I put the post up. Then after I was done, I took them, drove around, did my thing. Then when I had to go do a running around and I was going to come upstairs, I put them in my purse. But then I went back out. I left them in my purse. But my purse was not sitting in any sunlight. So these were so on fire. But the thing is, when I picked them up and I put them in my purse, they weren't hot. They were just, little sun kissed, but they weren't hot. I'm talking heat. I'm talking where it was noticeable, like, why is that hot in there? And then I picked this one out, and it was hot. I was like, Now, she had a piece of paper with it, and she called this one the Sacred Temple Lemurian Quartz. But I'm going to do some research on that because it feels more Hematoid or maybe Tibetan. I'm not really sure, but it is gorgeous. Look at that, look at that. Time. And this one had a time. That's what made me get it. When you see it with the diamonds like that one right there, that's called the timeline. Timeline portal. So I was just like, holy crap. Yeah. Your crystals are getting imprinted on, and they're taking in the codes. So get your crystals out, get them in the sunlight, but be careful. Do not lay them on like a cloth because of the laser effect. They can cause a fire. Okay, just letting you know, they'll burn up your sheet. Okay, just I did it. Okay, so don't lay them on something like a fabric. Make sure they're earth or whatever you want it to be, but don't put them on the fabric and have them in the sunlight. And don't leave them in the sunlight too long. They don't need that much. Okay, so our sun, from what I understand from today's report, we had a solar flare, and then 8 hours later we had another one. So that's why it's so freaking bright outside. Okay, that's why it feels like summer outside. Look, hello, let it put something on lighter. Didn't want to burn up. So we're gonna start jumping into it now. Are you ready? Thank you so much, lovely. Thank you. So I have to tell you, Light Star, I can say her name now, did a beautiful thank you to me and the spiral light treatment that I gave her. And she put it on her dragon teaching that she did today, dragon activation. And I was just like, OMG. So she says, and I want to give a shout out to Felicia of Be So Light, who used her very unique spiral light session with me, and I was able to get more increased mobility in my arm and get it up there to that 90 degree where I haven't been able to do it. And I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And I was just like, she mentioned me on her show, and I was like, thank you. I'm so glad I listened to Creator to reach out, because sometimes you kind of feel like, I don't know if I can do that. She's way up there. She's, well known, and she's probably not going to understand what the hell I'm doing. She's going to think I'm some kind of crazy person or something. Maybe that's what she might think. But I followed instructions, and when Creator told me to reach out to her and do it, I just did it. I said, okay, fine. I'm just going to do this. It's up to her to say yes or no. I'm going on and I'm going to do it. And that's how we have to look at everything now. Just go and step forward and do it. Don't try to plan out how it's going to look. Just step forward and do it. Okay? So, get your pens and paper ready, because the next few days I'm going to be popping off some codes here that you can use through your water or through yourself. Okay? And the reason why I say that is because with all the energy that's going on, I know some people that can't access their internet. Their phones went down. Okay, so it's happening in spots where the connection is. And I want you to just know this. If you or loved ones are on certain kind of medications and you can't get to that, or the system is down and the pharmacy can't get you your stuff, if you at least have the bottle of the medicine and you can take it and hold it and take water and transfer it and just hold the thought of it there and transfer it into water, you will make that water become what this is for a temporary fix. Okay? It's not going to be the actual drug, but I tell you one thing, it won't have any of the side effects like some of our medications do. So you can push it into water and give it to your loved ones or for yourself. And even if you had just like one little piece of the medicine left in the bottle, this is where I take, and I call it energetic homeopathic, where I just take it and transfer it from that bottle into water. Okay? And then you can drink that. You're swapping energy. You're just going to swap energy into it. So when you're in the Spiral Light Practitioner program, you learn how to move one thing from another. And I'm taking that teaching from a walk-in who I met over 20 something years ago, who taught me that. And I keep trying to reach out to see if I can connect with him or wherever he is, where he went back to. But after he did his teaching with me, he literally just told me, we will never see each other again. I'm just here to pick up what I need to pick up and to give you this information. And then I have to go back where I came from. And I was like, at that time, because I was so nursey, analytical, just stepping on, I was just not paying attention like I should have been. But now I'm like, shit, that was a powerful moment in my life to meet someone, how they come in disguise, okay? You guys got to get ready for this because a lot of your guides that are assigned to you, they're just going to start really appearing like they're a human or something, but they're not. They're appearing to you for a reason, to give you your upgrades, to activate you more, to get you to stop feeling fearful, to help you heal, whatever it is. And they don't have to be around you a long time. All they have to do is just visit you for just like a few minutes, and then that's it. Okay? So know that. Know that, know that, know that. Okay? And we're talking about divine light beings. Okay? That's all we're talking about here. So, get your pens and papers ready because this is really important. Okay, here's the first one before we even start into, okay, so EMF protection. And when I say space, that means leave like a little gap in between that. 1331, 28940, 71345, 100, 214, 56, 789. Take that down. Okay, I'm going to repeat it one more time. 1331, 28940, 71345, 100, 214, 56, 789. EMF. Okay, the next one is to remove etheric implants that are not divine. So if you're someone that is constantly stuck in negative energy and you need to remove some attachments that are on you that have you feeling that way, here it is. 131, 414, 6266, 9014, 5145. Okay, 131, 415, 6266, 9014, 5145. Okay, to clear the negative emotions is 45, 892, 456, 7478, 6992, 5. Okay. I'm going to say it again. 45, 892, 456, 7478, 69,925. Okay. The next one for DNA healing. DNA healing. Now, this one you can put definitely on your water if you're having issues like with healing the body. So healing the DNA, when we connect up into the divine, the creator, divine source of love and that light, that one source of divine light that you come from. That's how you tether in to access that, but you can't access that energy fully when you're doing your spontaneous healing on your body, because all healing has to come into spirit first, okay? It comes into spirit first. Then it roots into the physical and takes change. Those are the rules. In order to heal anything in the body, it must come through the spirit first. So the spirit takes the energy and then brings it into the physical body and changes it, which is what's happening with the sun. So this one you can use. It's going to be 12, 56, 903. 12, 56, 903. Okay? Bear with me because I was told to make sure today everybody got this because of what's happening. And it's happening fast. Okay, Sacred Heart, Divine Sacred Heart, the Sacral and Heart activation. Okay, this is a really long one. The next ones I'm going to be giving you are really, really long. Okay, get ready. 69, 69, 69, 11, 11, 8, 8, 8, 0, 8, 0, 8, 0, 8, 8, 8, 11, 11, 69, 69, 69. Okay, take that in. Okay, once again, 69, 69, 11, 11, 8, 8, 8, 0, 8, 0, 8, 0, 8, 8, 8, 11, 11, 69, 69, 69. Okay. Whew. Okay, I'm going to give you the forgiveness one. This one you put on water and you drink it, okay? So it can help you move through forgiveness. Now, in my sessions, when we talk about forgiveness work, we talk about forgiving the energy of the person, place, thing, or situation. If you can't forgive that person, forgive the energy that is around the situation so that you can start transmuting it, okay? Forgive the energy of it. That entails, allows you to go in and to do the forgiveness, okay? So, these are going to be two codes. They're going to be forgiveness and then a restart code, okay? Forgiveness is 33, 45, 10, 10, 1. 33, 45, 10, 10, 1. Okay? So when you're writing your codes out, when I say the numbers like 33, write 33. There's a space. 45, there's a space. 10, 10, 1. Okay? Here is the restart code to restart your energy, restart creativity, to restart. Okay, restart is 24, 27, 483. 24, 27, 483. Okay. Okay, I have to give you guys a shielding one before I give you the last two big codes. Oh, no. Sorry, my mistake. 3 codes left. Okay. So, this code is for undoing with great speed of any life damaging experiences. Okay. This is going to be 56, 82, 966. 56, 82, 966. Okay. So those numbers help with that healing. And those are numbers that you would definitely drink and put on a glass and drink that. Okay. All right. If you work with the divine dragons, now all dragons are from the 12th dimension and up. They are nowhere from 11, 3. They are not on, they're not down here. They are high dimensional beings. Okay? And the power of working with the dragons know who you are. If you are a part of their clan. Okay? They know your energy. No matter how many times you incarnate and come down here, they know who you are. So this is why when people say, oh, I feel drawn to dragons, or I like dragons, and da-da-da-da, it's because they know you and they work with you. So the dragon energy, if you are one that works with dragon energy, the two people that I know for a fact are really good in activation with dragon energy and activating you so you can have a deeper connection with them is going to be Kalina Mar and Lightstar. And Lightstar just did her dragon language, but hers was very ancient, the ancient ones. Okay, she was channeling today. So she is speaking the light language of the dragons of the ancient ones today. This one is going to be 13, 31, 989. 13, 31, 989. Okay. Okay. These last two are long codes. And they are codes that are, what's the word I want to use? Not to be entered lightly. You don't play with these ones. You only use them when you need to use them, and you're going to use them for the medicine of them. Now, everything in Spiral Light that I do is energetic. It is all about all the energy light forms that I connect to. Okay? And the codes. All right? There's codes all in our ethers, everywhere. You just have to know how to tap into it. They're written everywhere. You just have to know how to tap into it and use it. And like I said, anytime when you write something, like a 333, a 444, a 777, an 888, and you circle it, you make it that much stronger. If you write the word trillion, you make it that much stronger. Okay? So these are some of the things that how we use frequencies when we're doing sessions for our clients. And I say we because my students are getting ready to graduate. They don't know when they're getting ready to graduate yet. I'm getting ready to surprise them. There's little tests that they have to do and turn in. And when they have their test turn in, I take that and I just kind of say, okay, this one's done, this one's done. But nobody knows when they're really going to graduate. I like that. It's good. So, get ready. The first two codes I'm giving you, one is going to be galactic, and the other one is a circuit, a full body circuit. So, for this one, close your eyes before we write it down. I'm going to say the numbers to you so that this code that's rooted in your DNA and your mitochondria. Yeah, you know where I'm going. Close your eyes. Take a breath. Breathe in. Exhale. Exhale out. Breathe in again. Exhale out. Okay. So, 11:11, 7:42, 8:93, 4:11, 4:8, 0:1543, 11:11. Galactic activation. Okay, your next one, just take that in, and I'm going to come back to them. I'm going to repeat this one again. 11:11, 7:42, 8:93, 4:11, 4:8, 0:1543, 11:11. This must be a high frequency because it just threw the heater on for no reason. Heater hasn't been on since yesterday. Crazy! All right, next one. Last one. And this one has a lot of one combinations in it. Are you ready? Listen to it first. Okay. 11, 1:11, 11:11, 11:11, 1, 11:11, 1:11, 11. Yeah, take that in. That's a circuit upgrade. Okay. 11, 1:11, 11:11, 11:11, 1, 11:11, 1:11, 11. Okay. All right. Breathe that in. Woo! Feel that. Breathe. Breathe it in. Okay, so I'm going to share a little something with all of you right now about this energy. And I'm still hearing the cracking sound of the breaking of the firmament. And I'm still seeing the rippling flames across the sky. But they're not flames. Okay? That's still what I keep seeing. And it comes and goes at certain times. When I go outside, I see it. And then I just go. So, there's certain things that I'm seeing that is not normal. Not normal at all. And I'm like, that just not normal. So get ready for all of these energies of changes. So these codes, those last ones I gave you, you can literally sit and tap those into your high heart self and say the words activate, divinely align, accelerate, amplify. It's a lot of energy. Okay. Especially when we are working with the 111, it's a lot of energy that comes in. Now, all of those codes, please write them down somewhere. Make sure you have them. You're going to need them. All right? So, the last part I want to talk about, you know how this is a crystal? Okay. When it has energy, it encases around energy, and then the energy is inside of it, manifests itself. When if the crystal breaks, it self heals itself and it still keeps going. Now, I want you to keep in mind that when you are in your gratitude, you're in your being thankful, even if you don't have it yet, even if you're still working on aligning, I don't even want to say attracting it to you or manifesting. It's already manifested. You have to align to it. But your vibration has to be the key. Your vibration has to be the alignment for it. So if you are not, if your energy is down here, it is not up here, you're not aligning with it. It's not an alignment. You're not aligning with it. So you can go into yourself and say, I'm asking for divine alignment with da 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 da, whatever it is. Once you get clear on that, I left some of this in the community. Remember, if some of you, when you go onto other people's platforms and you're going in to watch video, go up to that top tab, because what happens when people go onto certain platforms, you just see videos and you're like, oh, this is old, this is old. But if you don't hit the tabs that says live, that opens up all the recent things that everybody's been doing. Okay, because it doesn't come up like that when you go onto the platforms. And in the communities, people put things into their communities. Okay, and I put things in the community. So take that moment of whatever it is that you are aligning yourself with. Okay, you already have it. You just have to align with it. You see it. You feel it. I want you to feel it. I want you to be in love with it. I want you to have that like, oh, okay, here, this is the first thing I teach my students. Okay, I'm going to use this. I've used this before. When you go in to order, say like a pizza, Pieology, they ask you, okay, what kind of crust do you want? Now, I want you to visualize that the people across the counter, that's source. That's the universe, okay? You are the creator, okay? So, source is waiting for your order. What kind of crust do you want? Okay, I want cauliflower crust. Okay, cauliflower crust. What kind of sauce do you want in that? I want the garlic sauce. Okay, and pesto. Okay. What kind of vegetables do you want on that? What kind of meats do you want in that? If you want any meats. What kind of herbs do you want in that? Okay, okay, okay. Anything else you want on that? Special. Okay, nothing else. Okay. Now it goes into the oven, which is the universe putting it all together. And then it comes to you in a box. But it is everything that you asked for, because you put the order in. Does that make sense? It's the same thing for if you are constantly saying something negative and you're constantly getting that same thing back and you're not seeing change, because you are constantly thinking that and saying that, and that falls into that 68-second connection. So everyone, throughout this whole weekend, your homework assignment is to start working that energy of 68 seconds. 17 seconds, between 7 and 17 seconds of the thought hits the universe. In 68 seconds, it manifests. When you are bringing something to you and you're bringing it into your space, you automatically just see it and put beautiful white light all around it. That's an alignment. And if you feel really good with it, put some pink around it. It makes you feel like, oh, I love that. Okay, now you're sending light and pink light out into the universe around what the thought is. Now you see it. Now you feel it. How does it make you feel? Do you get excited about it? Does it make you laugh? Does it make you feel good? How is it making you feel? Put all that feeling and emotion in it. Like, oh yeah, I'm saying yes to this. This feels good. When you say words like that, oh yes, that feels good. That feels, I like that. I like how that makes me feel. I feel attracted to that. I feel so aligned with that. That's mine. Period. Uh-oh. Just use the word period. Done. Okay. So now when you put that light around it, it starts to come to you. And you just take it and you see it and you hold it and you pull it into the heart. And say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so divinely aligned. I'm so divinely aligned. So it is, so it shall be. Thank you. Done. And then detach. Let it go. This is why you write it down first. Then you got the thought going. Then you hold the energy. Be in that space. Whether you're walking or dancing or singing or however you're doing it, bath, shower, and then light it up. And the brighter you make that light around it, the brighter it becomes and it's more divinely aligned with you. Okay? Put that sphere of light around it. Practice this because we're stepping out of this old way. So practice, practice, practice. And what you're practicing is you're practicing it from a place of getting used to being in your true creator energy. Besides thinking that some other energy other than you can make it happen. Now, divine intervention comes in as divine intervention. But you are the creator. You get to create what it is and how you choose to have it. This is that divine magic within. But you have to own it. But you also have to do the inner work and clean up stuff that could be blocking you. And that's why these last few days, Spirit had me coming in and really helping people to look at what is your guilt and shame around money? What is this around money? How is this making you feel? So that you can actually be real with yourself, be honest with yourself, be vulnerable enough to admit, and then allow yourself to release those things. And allow yourself to go through, remove those hooks and cords to those contracts. Yesterday was all about the contracts. Today is all about putting a crystal clear sphere of light around what it is and brightening it up. See it getting brighter and brighter. And as you breathe in, you hold that breath and bring it into your heart. Breathe it out. Work it. Work with it. The universe is for you. The universe is not against you. Never has been. Never will be. But there is balance. If you do bad things to other people, you are going to get back what you reap. That's all there is to it. And that's why I always tell people, be in your divine self. Do no harm to no one. Unless you have to protect. Okay? We know there's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs people running around here. All right? When you got to protect, you got to protect. That's all there is to it. But you know what I mean about don't be hurting people, just be hurting them. Okay? So, I hope this paints a really clear picture of this next part of our gratitude challenge. We're in day 10. And now this is where we're going to start moving that energy and you really practicing. Start off small. Start off with something small and start connecting to it and just detach. I got a good outcome. Um, I sent my dragons out to a family member that was having some problems with someone that was causing harm. And I said, okay, I'm going to send out my spiral light. We're gonna clean that energy, send that energy out so it can take care of it. Told my dragons what I needed them to do. I said, move the situation that's causing it. I love my dragons. Oh yeah, they moved the situation all right. Uh, they moved that situation so good they put that person in a mental institution and put them in there where they have to be on meds because of the danger that they were causing to other people. So that person can't come out until they they look like they are not going to cause harm to themselves or anyone else. So I am so happy because this particular energy that was up around this family member was all about um, killing these beings. It was all about trying to get a reaction of death and killing to feed off of that energy. And I just wasn't going to have that. Not with the family member. That family member doesn't need to go through that. Are you kidding me? Let's just get rid of the situation. And it happened too. Oh gosh, how I love it. Yeah. That's all that matters. Everybody's safe. That's all that matters. No harm done. No bloodshed. There you go. All right, I'm going to leave you with your 3 positive words. And then, da-da-da. Ooh, 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 I like this one. Okay. My energies are renewed and swiftly magnetize all good things for the happiness, the pleasure, and the delight of my heart. Ooh, I like that. Okay, this is really pretty. Okay, here we go. Trusting yourself. Ooh, choose faith over fear. Yes. Choose faith over fear. Yes. Embrace change. There you go. All right, lovelies. Thank you so much for being here. Write down your numbers. Use them. You can tap them into the heart as you sit. Quiet space and do it. You can put them on a glass of water. Pick the ones you want to do. The last ones I gave you, I would just put only those numbers on a glass of water and drink that, if that's what you need. Don't put all the other codes on top of the last codes I gave you, because that's a lot of codes. Okay, and the Sacred Heart activation one, that's a separate one too, to put on a glass of water, because it's a lot. So kind of look at it and see how you want to do it. If you want to even use like the removal of etheric implants that are not divine, that energy can shift in your body so that can be moved off. You can put that on the separate glass also. But remember, use the Sharpie. Must be on glass, cannot be on plastic, cannot be on a wooden cup, cannot be on a stainless steel cup container. It doesn't work like that. Has to be on glass because water talks to the crystal in the glass itself. Okay? It's all about the water. And I love, love, love Lightstar. Thank you so much for your kind words about having the session with me. She talked about how I do the work with the water. And that, she really liked that the most out of her session because she could feel it. And I said, of course. It's all about the frequency. That's all. All right, lovelies. I'm sorry I couldn't keep it at 30 minutes. You know how it is. I got to get that information. So, be good to yourself. Get your rest. Pay attention to your surroundings. Okay? Pay attention to what the sky is doing. Listen to when creators talking to you and your ancestors are talking to you. If they tell you, go out and go get something, da 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 da, please don't sit and try to have a negotiation with them. Don't be a Megan. Go and go do it. Because they're trying to get the information out there. Okay? Go do it. All right? Don't question it. Just go. And remember this. Only divine has the best for you. Only divine that talks divine, that has love, has the best for you. Anything else that talks to you and makes you start doubting and trying to figure it out, blah, 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 that is not divine. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Jamal, aho. Have a wonderful evening. All right? Be so light. Say it with me. Say it with me. I'm divinely aligned. I am divinely seen. I am divinely heard. I am divinely loved. Peace and light.